Welcome guys back to All the Anime. I'm your host All the Anime, or you can call me as whatever you see fit. And today we're doing an update on the characters we talked about yesterday. We're going to revisit the things I talked about and fix any mistakes that I said yesterday now that they're official. First of all, this is the banner. If you guys didn't know, this is the banner. In the banner, there's not much good units. Obviously, there's Super Kaioken Goku. We have Pikkon. We have the Kid Goku that we'll be talking about today. Scroll down, yeah. These are some of the new events that came out and stuff like that. So let's start off at the top and fix anything that we missed yesterday. So the official moves and info about the characters are finally out about the Goku Pikkon and the Kid Goku. And this Goku, I said in my other video, is a defense type, but I was clearly mistaken. He's a range type. So and he's a green unit still. So let's take a look at a special move. Super Kaioken Kamehameha deals major impact damage plus 20% of blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts upon activation. Additional plus 20% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts if own health is below, if own health is 50% or below. So pretty much this Goku, I think he's the first character that wants to be dying to do more damage, which is quite interesting. So let's take a look at his main ability. Super Kaioken. So Super Kaioken, draw the ultimate art card Super Kaioken Dragon Fist, so that's the second ult. Restores own ki by 30, which is super good, plus 50% of blast damage inflicted for 60 timer counts. That is super good. And you get his main ability after 25 timer counts, which is super good. His main ability is actually not that bad. Ultimate skill. Super Kaioken Dragon Fist deals massive impact damage, inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade plus 50% to damage received for 20 timer counts on hit. 30% chance to inflict faint on unit. I just learned that his ultimate inflicts faint 30% to a unit. So what faint pretty much does is that faint, like it's like a stun. You have a certain period of time where the opponent can attack you. You give that time to charge and then rush them, which is really good. His special skill, Howl of Resurrection, restores own ki by 40% plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Apply the following effects itself if own health is below 50%. So as I said, this character really wants to be like at 50, like half his HP wants to be gone, so he wants to be dying to really get the most out of him. Restores health by 20% only once when it reaches 0. Activates 1, so he has endurance after using his green card, I believe it is, and you cannot take off the endurance. Reduces next damage received by 30%. This applies when enemy combo is finished. So Vegeta Blue, after he does one combo and then he charges, if he tries to come back at you with the combo, he'll do less damage because he is getting a 30% defense buff, which is really good. This Goku is he's ranged, but he's quite tanky. He has some tanky moves. Let's take a look at Z ability. His Z ability. So pretty much at 2 stars plus 22% to Sun Family or Element Red base blast attack during battle. So this guy really wants to be random for red green team probably. But yeah, Z ability 3 plus 25% attack Sound Family or Element Red base blast attack and defense during battle, which is really good as well. It's pretty much Pikkon and Goku are meant to be run with each other for some reason. But let's take a look at his unique ability. It's a paragraph. Okay, unique ability. Otherworld Super Saiyan. Applies the following effects to self when the character enters the battlefield. Plus 40% to damage inflicted. You cannot stack it. Minus 5 to own arts cost for 15 timer count. That's really good. So you get minus 5 ki needed to use your card for 15 timer counts. So it's really good. Reduces damage received by 40% for 10 timer counts every time own attack is evaded evaded with a vanishing step, which is super good. So pretty much when someone PVs you, aka perfect vanishes you, or someone just dodges your attack and they come at you for combo, you're going to be taking way less damage, which is super good. Now, Explosive Kaioken applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Plus 40% to damage inflicted. Really good. You cannot take it off. So Vegeta's blue card cannot take it off. Plus 70% to ki recovery. That is really good. That's like really good. Plus 70% to ki recovery, and that also cannot be taken off by Vegeta Blue, which is really good. Increase arts card draw speed by 1 for 20 time counts. So pretty much you can only really do like long combos with him at the beginning of the match, even though most of his buffs come when he's at 50%. So that's the only thing I think I see wrong with this guy. But other than that, he's spectacular. The following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below after enemy attack is over. Only activates once. So he only gets the card draw speed once when his health is below 50%, I believe. Yeah, I think yeah. Randomly destroys one of your arts cards and draws a special arts card. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 for 20 timer count. So it's kind of like Vegito Blues, but it's like Vegito Blue main ability, second ult is what breaks the card, not a special arts card. So moving on, that is Kaoken Goku. As you see right here, Kaoken Goku. And if you guys also want to take a look at him a little bit more, I can go over here, take a look at Super Kaoken Goku. Here he is. These are his stats. Let's take a look at him at 2 stars. These are his stats. And then 6 stars. This is basically where you want him. 6 stars. These are his stats. Now let's take a look at Pikkon. So let's take a look at Pikkon. Oh yeah, this is the new event that came out. So it's like the Shenron event where it's gonna be they add a new chapter each day, and it's supposed to give you 1,000 chrono crystals, I believe, plus the side, like the mission they do inside for every 5 levels. So you should get a decent amount of CC out of this. Now let's take a look. And the boosted characters are Steve, Super Kaioken Goku, Pikkon, Goku, and Majin Vegeta, Cell, and the other Pikkon. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go quickly go back. We'll take a look at Pikkon. Okay, Pikkon. So Pikkon is a red range type. His special move, Aerial Break, deals major explode damage, plus 15% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts upon activation. So, Pikkon is also quite self-efficient, but he doesn't impress me as much as the Super Kaioken Goku or even the EX Goku does. Where the EX Goku is by far probably the best one in this. We're going to take a look at him right after this. Main ability. You are much stronger than I thought. Transform into agile style. I don't think they could have had a better name for that. But agile style. Pretty much he just takes off his armor. It's pretty much all he does. So next we have plus 30% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled when he transforms for 15 timer counts. Not for 15 timer counts. It takes 15 timer counts for him to enter this agile style. So special skill. Pride of the West Squadron, plus 20% to blast damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, plus 40% to own key recovery for 30 timer counts. So he's a range type, which means blast is going to be really good. So boosting it himself, his blast, after using his special skill is really good. And he increases his own key recovery. But as you saw in Goku, his is 70%, Pikkon's is 40%, so it's not as good. So Pikkon does not impress me as much as I thought he would. His Z ability. So ability 2 plus 26% to element red or element green base blast attack during battle. As I said, Pikkon and Goku want to be ran with one another. They really boost each other. And his Z ability level 3 is plus 33% element red or element green base blast attack and defense during battle. So his Z abilities are really good, but the character in general is okay, but he did not impress me that much once again. So finally, let's look at his unique ability. As you guys can see, Goku, it's the big guy right here that I really can't wait to talk about. Unique ability, Complete Composure. Apply the following effects to self for 20 timer counts from battle start, plus 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, reduces damage received by 30%, and also cannot be cancelled. Which is really good, which means you can't use Vegeta's green card once again, or SSJ4 full power Goku to remove their buffs, which is really good, and I'm seeing a lot of the newer units getting this, because they're trying to nerf Vegito like in small ways that people won't realize, and this is kind of what they're trying to do. A new rival. Apply the following effects itself per element red or green or element purple battle member other than this character in your party when battle starts. Plus 15 to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, minus 2 to strike and blast arts cards. So this is actually really good. That's probably the best thing on Pikkon. So let's move down to the man. The guy who makes this what's it called? This banner actually good. This is why you would want to go in this banner. Obviously you want these guys just for collection purposes and maybe use them a little bit, but this guy is actually really good. So Extreme Goku Youth. He's a blue defense type, which is really rare to find a blue defense type Saiyan. It's really rare to find one of those. So we have special move Kamehameha. Obviously, they'll deal major impact damage, 15% chance to inflict faint on hit. So we're seeing more characters getting percentage to causing faint to other units, which is really good. And his main ability, I thought you said this was going to be fast. Draw a special moves arts card next, plus 30% to damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 30 timer counts. And he only needs 5 timer counts to be able to do this. That is really good. Like, really good. For Shallot, he needs 10, but his is 5. So, like, almost immediately after you start the match, you're able to use his main ability, which is really good. His special skill. Let's take a look at his special skill. His special skill. Okay, unlock key. Rapid strike form. Changes own blast arts cards into strike cards. Reduces next damage sustained for 20%, cannot be stacked. This applies until enemy combo is finished. This is really good. Like, really good for EX. This EX Goku Youth wants to be paired up with the yellow Zenkai Goku Youth. They would work so good together. If I had them, I would run them immediately. The only reason why I probably won't have this Goku is because I'm saving my CC and I'm not summoning on this banner. Okay, let's take a look at his Z abilities now. So he also boosts up color and episode Dragon Ball Saga. So plus 22% element blue or episode Dragon Ball Saga, base strike and attack defense during battle. That's actually really good because, as I said, he wants to be paired up with his Goku Youth Zenkai version of him, which is really good. Same thing, this 28%. Okay, let's take a look at his unique ability. Come at me. Reduces damage received by 30% when the battle starts for 40 timer counts. So, get this. So, at the beginning of the battle, he reduces damage just naturally, 30%. And when you start comboing him, he gets an additional 30%. So, he reduces 60% damage taken, which is really good. Really good. This guy's going to be a tanky boy. Plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Also, when he enters battle, restores 10% of damage received up to 10% of own health. So this guy's even healing himself. So 10% of the health 10% of the damage that he's taking, he's going to heal 10% of it back, which is really good. And final unique ability, External Struggle, plus 20% to strike damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts when this character enters the battle. If your unit is either blue, yellow, on your team. So it's like Whis for God Key. When you bring Whis, when you sub her in, she buffs. So you pretty much want to sub Whis in to sub her out. I said her. You pretty much want to sub Whis in to sub him out. So then your teammates do more damage. That's pretty much what this Goku wants to do. But unlike Whis, Whis doesn't have that much defense and stuff like that. This Goku can actually keep him in and actually do stuff with him, which is really good. And I think that is it. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. All day anime. Like always, leave a like, share, sub if you haven't. It'd be really nice if you just go over here and press the subscribe button. That's somewhere over here. Really nice. Have a nice day, guys. Peace.